This is one of the easiest recipes that you'll ever make, and I promise you that it will become one of your very favorite meals. This shrimp noodles is loaded with not just the best flavors, but with veggies and shrimp. You can have this for lunch, dinner, whenever you crave it actually. So let's get started. Start by cooking your noodles. Boil and peel your shrimp. Wash and cut half red bell pepper. Wash and cut half red onion. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and cook your vegetables. Once your vegetables are a little bit cooked, add your shrimp. Now for the seasoning, add some oyster sauce. Add as much as you please. Now you add some soya sauce, just a little bit because of the salt, paprika powder, garlic powder. You can add some chili powder if you would like. The beautiful thing about this recipe is that you can use any veggies of your choice, broccoli, whatever that you want. Add the cooked noodles and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy! This garlic shrimp spaghetti is super delicious and it's super easy to make. I promise you, once you make this, you will want to make it every single day. It is filled with so much flavors and it's super duper easy to make. You will have to definitely make this meal because you won't be disappointed. Let's get started. Start with cooking your spaghetti with some pink Himalayan rock salt, but any salt will do. Peel, wash and cut half yellow onion. I will be using 4 cloves of garlic that will be crushed later. Wash and cut some cherry tomatoes. Cut 1 whole fresh lemon in half. Grate some Parmigiano cheese. I probably say that wrong. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and add your onion. Cook that a little bit. Crush your garlic now, just like that. Add the crushed garlic and cook more. Add your cherry tomatoes and keep cooking. When it comes to the seasoning, I'll be using some chili flakes. Add as much as you want if you love chili, of course. And I'll be adding some allspice seasoning and some Maggi powder, paprika powder. Cook and cook and cook your meal. And some butter. Just add a little bit of butter. Now you add your shrimp. Squeeze out some juice out of the fresh lemon and you add some parsley. Just a little bit, not too much. It doesn't really matter how much parsley you're using. Like, use your eyes and cook. I'm used to using my eyes when it comes to cooking. Like, it is good to measure things, but sometimes you gotta go with the flow. You gotta go with the feeling. Once the spaghetti is cooked, transfer it into the sauce and stir it. Mix it really well. We want all of those beautiful seasoning to go into the spaghetti. Add the cheese and let it melt into the meal. Stir and stir and stir. I will be garnishing this with more parsley. Please tell me, wasn't that easy? This is so delicious. I really hope you'll make this. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. When I say that this is the best shrimp tacos, I'm not exaggerating. It is so delicious. This shrimp taco really took me out of this world. Like, one bite will just, my goodness. You will have to make it and then comment below and tell me I'm wrong. This is the type of meal that you can have for lunch, for dinner. I feel like this is perfect when you have people over, friends over. Like, it's a perfect meal. So, but again, there is no problem having it by yourself. So let's get started. Don't want to keep you waiting on this amazing recipe. Let's get started. I already have some cooked shrimp here. It is peeled and cooked. So to marinate this, I'm using some oyster sauce, garlic powder. As usually, I do not take any measurements of my seasoning, paprika powder, and chili powder. But chili powder is always optional, as I always say. Mix and let the shrimp marinate. While the shrimp is marinating, peel, wash, and cut half red onion. Wash and cut half chili. Again, chili is completely optional. Peel and cut 1 whole avocado. Take a look at that fresh, beautiful color. Once you have done that, wash and cut 1 whole fresh lime. As you can see, I added all of my ingredients in a food processor. Squeeze out some juice out of fresh lime. Add some garlic powder, half Maggi cube, and then you just blend everything until you have this beautiful guacamole. There is nothing like fresh homemade guacamole. So once you have done that, it is time to cook the shrimp. In a frying frying pan, add some olive oil. Once the oil has heated up a little bit, add the shrimp and cook it. Oh, this smells so good. I will be using this white corn tortilla, so I'm just going to microwave that about just 5 to 10 seconds. That's it. Wasn't that easy to make? I will also be using this lime and jalapeno mayonnaise. This gives the meal that extra kick. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. It motivates me to continue doing what I'm doing. Let's grow this channel. Enjoy and take care. These Vietnamese spring rolls will leave you completely speechless. For the peanut sauce, you'll simply need 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce, and 2 tablespoons of milk. Mix everything together and then you have yourself super delicious peanut sauce. Let's get started with the spring rolls. Start by cooking some noodles. Wash and cut some cucumber. Once you're done with that, wash and cut half red bell pepper. I will also be using some lettuce and some basil. We also have our cooked shrimp. Look at all of the fresh ingredients. Now it is the time to show you my rice paper. I'm using this rice paper. Dip the rice paper in hot water. Do not dip in for too long because it will be impossible to work with. Lay out your rice paper and add your ingredients. I'm adding my lettuce, my noodles, cucumber, red bell pepper, and my shrimp. This is so delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. This is one of the best baguette you'll ever make. It is so fresh, super easy to make, and super delicious. Once you make this, you are going to remake it many times. Did I forget to mention that it is healthy as well? Let's get started. Start by boiling some eggs. I'm using fresh shrimp. Peel and wash and clean your shrimp. Take a look at that beautiful shrimp. I will be using some basil as well. Wash your basil and you cut them. Cut your boiled eggs. Take a look at that beautiful color. Slice open your fresh baguette. I bought this mayonnaise in Italy and I must say is one of my favorite mayonnaise. Spread on some mayonnaise, add your eggs, your shrimp, add as much as you want. Add some juice out of the fresh lemon. Sprinkle on some Maggi powder, some black pepper powder, and your basil. Look at that beautiful baguette. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy! Today I am making my super delicious and super easy potato salad. You'll simply just need to cook or boil potatoes and eggs. Bring that to boil. Once the potatoes and the eggs are boiled, peel the potatoes and mash the potatoes. Now you peel your eggs and you cut your eggs. You can cut the onions any shape or form, whether it's white or red onions, it doesn't matter. Just cut some onions. Add your onions and your Maggi powder. Add some mayonnaise. You can decide how much you want to add, and now you mix everything together and you serve it. Look at that delicious potato salad. Garnish with some dill and enjoy. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. See ya! This is the creamiest, delicious potato salad you will ever make. Wash your potatoes, boil them with the eggs. You decide how many potatoes, eggs you want to boil. Wash and cut 1 red onion. You can cut it any shape, way, or form. Clean and wash 2 rib celery and cut them. Once you're done with that, it is time to cut your hard-boiled eggs. Cut your boiled potatoes. I boiled the potatoes and the eggs for about 15 minutes. Cut your pickles and add it with a little bit of the juice. Add 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Add about 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise. I bought this mayonnaise in Italy and it's so delicious. Now you add some Maggi powder, mix for barbecue powder, and then you mix it. Do not forget to taste and see whether you need more seasoning. This potato salad is super delicious and it gets better the next day. You won't regret making this. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is the easiest and yet very delicious roasted potatoes. You can serve this as it is with some ketchup or serve it with some chicken, meat, whatever you desire. Start by peeling, washing, and cutting some potatoes. I'm only using 2 potatoes, but you can use as much as you want. Cut the potatoes any way you want. I'm cutting mine like this. After cutting your potatoes, add it in a mixing bowl. Spray on some cooking oil. Add some Maggi powder. I am adding about ½ teaspoon, some garlic powder, cayenne pepper, this is optional, about half teaspoon again, paprika powder. Last but not least, you add some oregano. Now you stir and mix everything. Blend all of the seasoning, everything together. I am roasting my potatoes in the air fryer, but you can also roast yours in the oven. I air fry them at 195 degrees until they were lovely and crispy. Enjoy! Today I'm going to show you how to make this super delicious French fries. So you'll need some potatoes, any amount will do. Peel your potatoes and then you cut your potatoes. Cut your potatoes any shape, way or form. So yeah, this is the way I'm cutting mine. When you're done with the cutting, wash your potatoes. It's really important that the potatoes are clean. So you wash them and then you rinse it, you wash it and then you rinse it. Now we are going to let that sit in the water for at least 20 minutes to remove the starch. Drain them and now you pat dry it with a kitchen towel. Transfer everything in a bowl and add some grill seasoning, some oil, and then you fry it in the air fryer. I am cooking my French fries in the air fryer at 195 Celsius for 25 minutes. This is healthier because you're using less oil and the air fryer is also doing the work for you. So yeah, enjoy. You can serve this with some ketchup or mayonnaise. Enjoy. I was craving potatoes today and I was like, why not make ultra crispy smashed potatoes? So you start by cleaning and washing your potatoes, boil, cook your potatoes. Once the potatoes are boiled, cooked, you peel it. Place baking paper on a baking tray and place the cooked potatoes on the baking tray. And now you smash those potatoes. For the seasoning, I'm adding the seasoning that consists of different type of seasoning, but you can also add salt, pepper, Maggi. As you can see, I also added some chili, some garlic powder, and some oregano. The seasoning is your choice. You can add whatever you want. Once you have added the seasoning, add some oil. You can also use some butter, but I prefer oil to the potatoes. Bake the potatoes in the middle of the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes at 220 degrees, and they should become crispy and golden. Serve as a side dish for dinner or as a delicious snack. Enjoy! Today we are making Norwegian hjemmelagde kjøttkaker I brunsås. Start with cooking or boiling your potatoes, steam your vegetables or cook your vegetables, add some pink Himalayan rock salt. When it comes to the meatballs, this is optional, but you can add some onions. In a bowl, add 400 grams of minced meat, crack 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of flour, 1 to 2 teaspoons of Maggi powder, add some oregano, some paprika powder, garlic powder, I love seasoning, okay, and some oyster sauce, chili sauce, this is optional, and a little bit of oil. Mix everything. Shape your meatballs with the help of some flour. This makes it easier for the meatballs to be in place. Cook your meatballs with some oil until it's golden. Once they're done, make your brunsås. That's it. That is my version of Norwegian hjemmelagde kjøttkaker I brunsås. This is super delicious and super filling. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Next time you're craving burger, make this crispy fried chicken burger. You won't be disappointed. When you're done preparing your batter, wash and clean your chicken breast. Slice your chicken breast into, pat dry it. Start by adding your chicken breast in the dry batter. Remove the excess flour. Now in the wet batter and in the panko. Look at that beautiful chicken breast. Once you're done coating your chicken breast, it's time to deep fry it in oil. Deep fry it until it has that golden brown color. Once you're done with the chicken, have your burger buns in the oven to have that crispy taste. Wash and cut your lettuce of your choice. When it comes to the dressing, I'm using mayonnaise. This is my favorite mayonnaise. It's so tasty. Once you're done spreading on the mayonnaise, add your chicken. Look how crispy that chicken is. Add your lettuce. I also made some fries. Oh my gosh, this was so delicious. Like, share, and subscribe for more. This smash burger is super delicious and super easy to make. Once you make this, I promise you, you won't make burger any other way. So I wanted to eat this with my hands, but I quickly discovered that it was impossible. So yeah, this is so delicious. Start by washing and cutting half red onion. Now you cut some pickles. You can decide how much you want to use. Add that in a bowl. Add some ketchup, mayonnaise, mustard, black pepper, and you stir everything together. Now you have yourself some burger dressing. Shape your ground beef into a round ball. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and cook your onions. I'm going to toast my burger buns in the oven. Add your meat and flat it out. Season your burgers with some pink Himalayan rock salt, black pepper. Once your burger is cooked, add cheddar cheese. So that's it. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. This beef, egg, and guacamole is the best meal you'll ever make, and it's super duper easy to make. This meal will do something to the quality of your sleep. Like, I promise you, if you make this and sleep, you'll sleep so good. And please tell me, don't we all love easy, delicious meal? Anyways, let's get started. I don't want to keep you waiting. Let's start with the guacamole. Peel, wash, and cut half yellow onion and crush 2 cloves of garlic. You will need 1 whole avocado. Peel the avocado and cut it in half. Slice 1 whole fresh lime in half. Add all of the ingredients in a bowl and add some Maggi powder, black pepper, chili flakes. Use a fork and mash it just like that. Now it is time to make the beef. Look at that beautiful beef. I will be making the beef with some butter. Just cook it as shown, and I'll be adding some pink Himalayan rock salt, black pepper, and more chili flakes. Just cook your meat. I do not like raw meat, so my meat needs to be cooked. But it is your choice. You can have your raw meat. I'm not judging. I just don't like raw meat. I love my meat just like this. So now it is time to make the egg. Just crack 2 eggs and cook it. Add some Maggi powder. Any seasoning will do anyway, but you know I love my Maggi powder. Add some black pepper and some garlic powder. Now you have yourself the super delicious sunny side up eggs. This was so delicious. I really need to make it again. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more so that I will be making more recipe videos for you guys. Take care. This is one of the best baked pasta I've ever made, and of course I had to share the recipe with my YouTube family. Start by peeling, washing, and cutting half to 1 red onion. Wash and cut half to 1 red bell pepper. In a saucepan or frying pan, add some olive oil, minced meat, and your vegetables. Add a little bit of water. For seasoning, I'm using 1 Maggi cube, garlic powder, paprika powder, pink Himalayan rock salt, oregano, allspice seasoning. For the seasoning, I'm using about half to 1 teaspoon. Maggi powder, chili pepper, this is optional. Some fresh basil, tomato sauce. I had some cherry tomatoes that I used. Cook your pasta with a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt. When your pasta sauce is done, add the cooked pasta and stir everything. Transfer your pasta in a baking dish, and now you add your favorite cheese on top. I'm using cheddar and mozzarella, but you can use any cheese of your choice. Bake in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today we had this super delicious Cobb salad for dinner, and it's so easy to make. Start by cooking your eggs. Marinate your chicken breast. I'm using oyster sauce, Maggi powder, oregano, garlic powder. This is optional. You can also use chili powder. Marinate your chicken and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. Cook your bacon. I'm using turkey bacon, but you can use regular bacon as well. I'm cooking it in my air fryer. Once the chicken breast is marinated, I cook that in some oil. Wash and cut your lettuce of your choice. Wash and cut your cucumber. Wash and cut your tomatoes. You can also use cherry tomatoes. Now cut your avocado. You can cut it any shape, way, or form, as I always mention. Take a look at that beautiful fresh avocado. Once you're done cutting your avocado, now you cut your bacon. This bacon became super crispy. Cut and add your hard-boiled eggs. Add your blue cheese. I served my salad with some toast and butter. Enjoy! Honestly, this is the best chicken taco salad you'll ever make. It is super easy and super quick to make, but goodness, the taste will blow your mind away. This chicken taco salad is not just delicious, but it's healthy for you. I love having this for lunch, like it's so quick to make, but you can also have it for dinner. Healthy meal does not have to be boring. This is loaded with so much deliciousness. Let's get started. Start with washing your lettuce. I'm using iceberg, but you can use any type of lettuce. lettuce of your choice, it doesn't matter. Wash and cut some cucumber, wash and cut some yellow onion, but you can also use red onion. Wash and cut half yellow bell pepper, wash and cut some cherry tomatoes. I'll be using some corn. These are sweet and crispy and delicious. Add that in your favorite salad bowl. I will also be adding some Parmesan. Love the taste. Add the cheese. Just take a look at that beautiful color. Add some nachos. You can add as much as you want, and then add some chicken. I was lazy today, to be honest, so I bought a store-bought done chicken. I didn't want to bother to make any chicken, as you can see. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm adding some Maggi powder. There's no meal without Maggi powder, right? Mix everything. When it comes to the dressing, I'll be adding one of my very favorite dressings, sour cream dressing with garlic. So delicious. So now, if you're not sure what to have for lunch, make this. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. Happy New Year, everyone. I know that it is the new year and most people wants to eat healthy, so your girl came true. This avocado salad is super easy to make, super quick, super healthy, and super delicious, especially for those of you that wants to eat healthy. This meal is filled with protein, healthy fat, which will keep you longer full. You can have this for lunch or for dinner. Anyways, I don't want to keep you waiting. Let's get started with the recipe. Start by boiling some eggs. You can decide how many eggs you want to cook, boil, however you call it. Once your eggs are being boiled, wash and cut some cucumber. You can cut it any shape, way, or form. Now you wash and cut some cherry tomatoes or regular tomatoes. It doesn't really matter. Peel, wash and cut some red onions. If you do not have red onions, you can also use yellow onions. It doesn't matter. Once your eggs are boiled, peel and cut it. Peel and cut some avocado. You can use any amount. Squeeze out some juice out of fresh lime. Not too much though, just a little bit. When it comes to the seasoning, I'll be using my favorite seasoning, Maggi powder, and mix for barbecue. Add a little bit of olive oil, mix, and that's it. You have yourself this super delicious avocado salad. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care and enjoy. This jit pan salmon with cherry tomatoes, asparagus, and potatoes is the easiest, quickest dinner you'll ever make, and it is super delicious. Let's not forget that it is super healthy as well. Let's get started. Start by peeling, washing, and cutting your potatoes. Once you have done that, slice your lemon. Now it is time to spice up our potatoes. Add some allspice seasoning, Maggi powder, garlic powder, paprika powder, mix for barbecue powder. This is optional. Add some chili. Now you add some olive oil. Stir everything. Place the potatoes on a chit pan. Now you place your salmon. Season your salmon with some Maggi powder, allspice seasoning, garlic powder, paprika powder, mix for barbecue powder, some olive oil, and blend the seasoning in. Place the lemon on top of the salmon. Add asparagus, cherry tomatoes. Bake at 200 degrees for 30 minutes. Enjoy. This vegetable soup with sausage is what you need for cold winter days. It is so cozy and super easy to make. It is so quick to make. Like, you can make this after work when you're tired. You only need one single pot, and then you have yourself this super delicious dinner. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is that you can use any vegetables of your choice. The options are endless. Start with washing and cutting your cabbage. It is important that you cut the ends first, and then you peel it, and then you cut it. Wash, peel, and cut some carrot. It does not really matter how many you use. I cut my carrot like this, but it does not really matter how you cut it. Peel, wash, and cut some potatoes. Take a look at those cute potatoes. Peel, wash, and cut one small red onion. Now you peel, wash, and cut some rutabaga. Cutting rutabaga, it's an exercise of its own. Like, this is so difficult. I always start with the ends, and then I cut it in half, and then I cut it again. As I said before, it's like exercising. Take a look at those beautiful colors. For the seasoning, I'm using one whole Maggi cube, allspice seasoning, chili powder, but you do not have to if you do not love chili, and some garlic powder, paprika powder. Again, as I always say, I do not take measurements of my seasoning. I just go with the flow. Oregano and Maggi powder. Bring that to boil and cook for 20 minutes. While the soup is cooking, it is time to cut some chicken sausage, but you can use any type of sausage of your choice. Once the soup has cooked for 20 minutes, add the sausage and cook for 5 more minutes, and you have yourself this cozy, delicious soup. Please tell me, me, wasn't that easy? And garnish with some oregano. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. It has been raining so much lately, and because of this, I was craving soup today. In a saucepan, add some meat, chicken, allspice, Maggi powder. As you can see, I'm not really using any particular measurements here. Oregano, coriander, paprika powder, garlic powder. This is completely optional, but you can also use chili powder. I used a lot. Pink Himalayan rock salt. I forgot to say this, but remember to wash your meat and your chicken. Now you wash, peel and cut your carrot. Wash and cut your red bell pepper. Wash your garlic and your onion. I'm using 1 cloves of garlic and 1 onion. Now you cut everything and you add some water. Do not forget the tomato sauce. I'm using pulpa. Pulpa is the only crushed tomatoes that I use because I feel like it's so intense in flavor. Cook your soup. Do not forget to add some spices if necessary, okay? When you're cooking, you should taste your food. This is the end result. This is what I needed today. It was so delicious. Today I was craving something sweet, and the first thing that came into my mind was blueberry cobbler. In a baking dish, add 2 tablespoons of butter and melt the butter in the oven. In a bowl, add 300 grams of blueberries. I'm using frozen blueberries, but fresh ones will do as well. Add 30 grams of brown sugar and 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Mix everything. For the batter, add 200 grams of flour, 80 grams of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, some pink Himalayan rock salt, and 200 milliliter of milk. Stir everything. Pour the blueberries over the melted butter, drizzle the batter over the top, and sprinkle with a little bit of cinnamon. Bake at 176 Celsius for about 35 to 40 minutes or until lightly golden on top. Serve with some vanilla ice cream. I'm using sugar-free ice cream. This was so delicious. Once you start eating this dessert, you can't stop. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Enjoy! Today we are making one of my best whole wheat bread. In a mixing bowl, add 25 grams of fresh yeast. Add 500 grams of flour, 250 grams of whole wheat flour, pinch of pink Himalayan rock salt, 25 grams of butter, and 3.5 deciliter of water. Mix everything in a stand mixer. Cover the dough with a clean kitchen towel and let it rise in a warm place about 40 minutes. Transfer the dough in a bread form. You can use 2 bread form for 2 small bread or 1 bread form for 1 large bread. Sprinkle with some sunflower seeds. Bake at 190 Celsius for about 40 to 45 minutes in the middle of the oven. You can cool the bread on a rack and enjoy with your favorite spread. There is nothing like butter on hot bread and cheese. This is so delicious. Why have store-bought bread when you can make one at home? Please do not forget to subscribe. These 2 ingredients, super refreshing green grape slushy, is very easy to make, and this is perfect for hot sunny days. You will simply need some frozen grapes. I washed and froze my grapes, and you will need some sugar-free Sprite. Add all of your ingredients in a blender. As you can see, I added my frozen grapes and then I added some Sprite, and you blend everything together. Once everything is blended together, you serve and enjoy. As you can see, I didn't really use any particular measurement here. You can regulate the portion depending on how many people you're going to serve, or if you're making it just for yourself. Did you know that the word slushy originated from the Norwegian word meaning sloppy? Early as 3000 BC, the Chinese were enjoying flavored ice drinks. By the 7th century AD, shaved ice with added flavor was being enjoyed towards large parts of Asia. Enjoy! Hello there and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So today we are making one of my all-time favorite green smoothie with spinach and apple. In a blender, add 3 handfuls of washed fresh spinach. Wash and cut 1 green apple. You can cut it any way, shape and form, as I always mention, and then you add it in the blender. Clean your lemon and cut your lemon in half. Add juice of half fresh lemon. Add about 3 tablespoons of Turkish yogurt. The consistency of this yogurt is so thick and so creamy. Add about 200 milliliter of multivitamin juice and blend that. Look at that beautiful green color. This is so delicious. The less juice you use, the more thicker the smoothie will become. As you can see, I used 200 milliliter of juice and the smoothie became a little bit juicy. Let's make my super delicious hot matcha latte. In the milk frother, add about 100 milliliter of milk, 1 teaspoon of fresh honey, and 1 teaspoon of matcha. Let the frother do its work. So we just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. Once that is done, add the matcha in a glass or a cup. Now we are going to froth some milk again because of course we are making latte. Once the milk is done, add it to the matcha. It is said that matcha has a lot of health benefits. It is filled with antioxidants and it also has a lot of other health benefits. This is my personal taste experience. So I feel like matcha tastes like green tea and like grass. It's so delicious, especially when you make it with some honey. So I hope you'll try this. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. In a blender, add frozen ananas, papaya, and mango. Add some tropical juice, but orange juice will also work. Once you have added the juice, it is time to blend everything. Blend everything until you get a yellow, beautiful smoothie. Take a look at that beautiful color. Start by adding the smoothie in the bowl. I just love this color, like it's so yellow and bright. Add the chia seed, add frozen blueberries, but fresh blueberries also work. Add some frozen raspberries, but fresh raspberries will also work. Last but not least, add some coconut flakes. Look at that beautiful, colorful smoothie bowl. This is so healthy and it is super delicious. This bowl is full of lots of vitamins that is really healthy for you. Blueberries and raspberries are filled with antioxidants and chia seeds are a good source of fiber. Please like, share, and subscribe for more. In a saucepan, add 200 grams of rolled oats, 200 milliliters of water, 200 milliliters of milk. I'm just adding the remaining water. Now you add some pink Himalayan rock salt, cardamom, and cinnamon. Add 1.5 tablespoons of sugar and mix everything before cooking it. Cook the oatmeal to your desired consistency. When it comes to the topping, I'm using cashew, grapes, and blueberries. Just take a look at that creamy oatmeal. So you just put your topping, add the grapes, blueberries, and last but not least, cashew. I hope you will make this next time you are having breakfast. Like, share, and subscribe. Today we are going to make super delicious fruit and marshmallow skewers. This is so easy to make. You will have to cut mango, wash and cut apple, cut your kiwi, any shape, way or form. Once you're done with that, you take wooden skewers and thread the following fruit onto each other: mango, kiwi, apple, red grapes, green grapes, and blueberries. I love these colors. Just take a look. When it comes to the second skewers, marshmallows, mango, kiwi, apple, red grapes, blueberries, green grapes, and marshmallows. This is a nice party food that you can enjoy or when you just want to snack on some fruit and marshmallows. As you can see, I was really enjoying myself. This is so delicious. This is perfect for summer. They make a great poolside refresher or picnic trip, but can really be enjoyed any time of the year as a nutritious lunchtime snack or even appetizer. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Enjoy! This is such an easy breakfast snack that you can make. I am using 2 crisp spread, but you can use more. Spread on butter and some sliced turkey, but you can use any toppings of your choice. Last but not least, add your favorite cheese. This is so easy yet super delicious. This homemade hot chocolate is super delicious. In a saucepan, break 60 grams of dark chocolate into pieces. You will need 50 deciliters of milk for this recipe. Add a splash of milk and leave it to melt on a low temperature, stirring occasionally. When the chocolate is completely dissolved and melted, add the rest of the milk. While stirring, it is very important that there is no clumps. So just stir and stir and stir. Now you add your hot chocolate in your favorite favorite cup. Top with lots and lots and lots and lots of cream. This is completely optional, but you can also add some marshmallows. I love marshmallows. This is so delicious. I feel like hot chocolate is one of those comfort drink when you just want to enjoy yourself, just relax and chill. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. This is one of the easiest salad that you'll ever make, and the taste will surprise you because it's so flavorful, super delicious, and let's not forget it is super healthy. You can have this for snack or for lunch, it doesn't matter. Let's get started. You'll need some fresh broccoli. Wash and cut your broccoli. You can cut it any shape, way, or form. Peel, wash, and cut some red onion. Cut one fresh lemon in half. Now you add everything in your favorite bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of sour cream. Add half tablespoon of mayonnaise. For seasoning, add pink Himalayan rock salt. Any salt will do. Some pepper, and that's it. Squeeze out some juice out of fresh lemon. Do not use too much lemon though. Now you just stir and mix everything and enjoy. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Enjoy. If you are looking for ways to naturally increase collagen and improve your skin, try starting your day with fresh celery juice. Drinking celery juice daily increases the body's natural collagens, clears the skin, stimulates hair growth, plus a zillion more benefits. Drink on an empty stomach for best results. Start by washing, cleaning your organic celery, and then you cut it, add it in the blender. Wash and cut green apples, add that in the blender as well. Peel and cut fresh ginger, add juice of fresh lemon, add juice of fresh lime, add a little bit of water, and blend everything. With the help of a strainer, strain out the juice and enjoy. Take a look at that beautiful green color. For those of you that might be wondering, how long does celery juice last before it expires? Like most juices, it's best to consume them right away. If you're not going to consume the celery juice within 24 hours, keep it stored in the freezer. Please like and share and subscribe for this tiramisu will leave you completely speechless. It is creamy, dreamy, delicious. And did I forget to say that it is a no-bake dessert? It is also alcohol-free because I do not drink alcohol. So let's get started. You will need 3 eggs. Separate the egg yolks from the white. Mix the egg yolks with sugar and beat until fluffy. Once you have a fluffy mixture, add 250 grams of mascarpone and stir until smooth. Beat the egg whites until stiff with a pinch of pink Himalayan rock salt. Fold the egg whites into the cream cheese with a spatula. You will need about 15 to 20 lady fingers, depending on the baking dish you are using. I've already made my espresso and it's cold as it can be. Dip the lady fingers quickly in the coffee. Be careful not to get it too wet. Layer the biscuits in the baking dish, then the cream, then the biscuits, then the cream. Refrigerate for an hour. Use a shifter and sprinkle on some cocoa powder. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. This is one of the best Christmas cookies you'll ever make, and it's super easy to make, super crunchy and super delicious. For this recipe, you'll simply need egg, sugar, butter, flour, and cardamom. You will also need some tools, to be completely honest. Let's get started. Start by melting 200 grams of butter. In a mixing bowl, crack 4 eggs. Add about 200 grams of sugar. Beat the eggs and sugar until stiff. Add the melted butter once it is cool. Carefully fold in the flour and the cardamom with a spatula. Let the mixture rise for about 15 minutes. Bake the cookies until golden brown. Roll the cookies as shown. These cookies are best stored in a metal cookie tin, as you saw earlier. This is so delicious. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is that you can add cream, ice cream inside, whatever that you want, or you can enjoy it as it is. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy! This is the easiest ice cream sundae you'll ever make, and let's not forget how delicious this is. I was craving something sweet and I was like, why not have ice cream sundae with lots of toppings? Lots of my favorite toppings. It's so delicious. The best thing about this is that you can add whatever that you want. You have so many options and so many choices here. Yeah, so let's get started. In a bowl, in your favorite bowl, add some ice cream. I'm using vanilla ice cream. Add some salted caramel. You can add as much as you want. Add some chocolate sauce. Add as much as you want. Remember, you decide the toppings. I'm also adding some thyme for some extra crunch and some sprinkles. That's it. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care and enjoy. Here is my version of sausage casserole. When I tell you that this will blow up your mind, it will, because it's filled with so much flavor, so intense, so delicious. Intense in a good way though, not in a negative way. So you should definitely try this quick, super delicious meal. Start by washing and cutting one whole yellow bell pepper. Wash and cut one small red onion. Now you cut sausage of your choice. The sausage that I'm using here is really filled with a lot of flavors. Cook your sausage with some olive oil or any cooking oil of your choice. Once the sausage is brown, remove it. Now you add your vegetables. Add some Maggi powder, paprika powder, garlic powder, some chili powder, but this is completely optional. Oregano. Cook and brown a bit. Add a little bit of water. Add some tomatoes and cook. I'm using Pulpa crushed tomatoes. Add chickpeas. Add some basil and your cooked sausage. Now you cook for about 5 minutes. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. This is one of the most delicious taco pies that you'll ever make. It is so creamy, so delicious, and you won't be able to get enough of it. Did I forget to say that it's super easy to make as well? So let's get started. You can either start by making your own pie crust, but I didn't have the time today. Pre-bake the pie crust in the middle of the oven for 10 to 15 minutes at 200 degrees. Wash and cut half red onion. Wash and cut one whole yellow bell pepper. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil, minced meat, your vegetables, and some water. Add a little bit of Maggi powder, beef seasoning, oregano, garlic powder, paprika powder, and chili pepper, but this is optional. Cook and brown your minced meat. Add 2 deciliters of creme fraiche. Spread the filling into the pre-baked pie crust. Sprinkle the cheese over the pie and bake in the middle of the oven for 30 to 35 minutes until the cheese is golden. Serve the pie with sour cream and garnish with fresh coriander or basil leaves. Enjoy. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care. This one pan chicken and sweet potatoes is so delicious and super easy to make. Once you make this, you'll remake it. I promise you that. I know that there are not so many people that love sweet potatoes, but sweet potatoes are so delicious and healthy. Let's not forget that this recipe is so easy to make. Anyone can make it. Start by washing and cutting 1 red bell pepper and 1 red onion. Peel and cut some sweet potatoes. Transfer the sweet potatoes in a baking dish. Add the onions, the red bell pepper, chicken drumsticks, and add some olive oil. I'm using about 4 chicken drumsticks, but it doesn't matter. For the seasoning, add some allspice seasoning, Maggi powder, oregano. Do not overdo the seasoning. Paprika powder. As you can see, I love my seasoning. Garlic powder and chili pepper, but this is optional. Mix everything together and bake in the oven at 220 degrees for 45 minutes. This is so delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Trust me when I tell you that this is the best chili con carne you will ever make. It is so delicious and super easy to make. Let's get started because I do not want to keep you waiting. Start with washing and cutting half yellow bell pepper. Peel, wash and cut half yellow onion. As I always say, it doesn't matter how you cut your vegetables. Wash and cut 1 fresh chili. I will be using 3 cloves of garlic. Peel, wash and crush the garlic. Just like that. Now it is time to cook the minced meat. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and add your minced meat. I am using 400 grams of minced meat. Cook the minced meat a little bit before adding the vegetables. Please take a look at that beautiful color. When it comes to the seasoning, I'll be adding some cumin. I never take measurements of my seasoning. I just go with the flow as always. Add some paprika powder and the famous Maggi powder. I will be adding more chili, so I'll be adding chili flakes, but this is completely optional, and some oregano. Once you're done with the seasoning, it is time to add a little bit of water. The reason that I'm adding water is because I want my minced meat to be cooked. Cook until you're satisfied. This is why I say I go with the flow. Now add whole can of pulpa. This is my favorite crushed tomatoes. I'm also adding a little bit of water because I want this sauce to be so tender. Once you can see the oil on top, add cooked kidney beans and then stir, stir and stir. Now you have the opportunity to add more spices, seasoning if you would like. I added more chili. Yeah, I love chili. That's it. The sauce is done. Wash and slice some fresh lime. I serve this delicious meal with some basmati rice. Serve with some sour cream and nachos. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for the support. Take care and enjoy. Wash and cook your rice in the rice cooker. You can also cook your rice in a pot. Wash and cut your red onions, but you can also use yellow onion. Cook your minced meat with some cooking oil. Add the red onion, garlic powder, some water, paprika powder, 1 teaspoon of each seasoning is enough. Oregano, pink Himalayan rock salt, and 1 Maggi cube. Remember to taste your food. I am also adding 1 teaspoon of chili pepper. Add mix for barbecue seasoning. Add half can of pulpa. Add a little bit of water and mix. Once your rice is cooked and your sauce is done, you can serve it. I am serving my rice with some hot chili sauce. This is so delicious and really easy to make. It's not time consuming. So I hope you'll try it when you do not feel like spending hours in the kitchen cooking. You can add more vegetables if you wish, but I like mine this simple. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. This cashew chicken stir fry is so easy to make and super delicious. If you're not sure what to have for dinner, make this. I promise you won't be disappointed. Start with washing, rinsing your rice. I am using basmati rice, but you can use jasmine, any type of rice you want. And I'll be cooking my rice in a rice cooker, but you can cook your rice any way you want. Wash and cut 1 whole red bell pepper, yellow or green will also do. Wash, peel, and cut some carrot. It does not really matter how many, but I used about 1.5 and I cut it like this, but you can cut it any way you want. Wash, peel, and cut 1 whole red onion. Once you're done with the vegetables, it is time for the chicken. Wash and cut some chicken breasts. It does not really matter how many chicken breasts you're using, depending on how many people are going to eat this meal. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and the chicken. I'm adding some allspice seasoning and chili pepper. The chili is always optional. Once the chicken is done cooking, remove it because now we are going to cook the vegetables. Add a little bit of olive oil again and cook the vegetables. Once the vegetables are tender and a little bit cooked, add some sweet chili sauce and some oyster sauce. This is going to be the sauce. There are so much flavors in this meal. It's so intense in a good way, of course. Add the chicken, mix it. Just take a look at that beautiful color. Now you add the cashew, cook a little bit for about 2 more minutes. That's it. You have yourself this super delicious meal. And I'm serving this with my basmati rice. This was truly delicious. For those of you that are allergic to nuts, you do not need the cashews. You can have this meal without the cashews. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. This grilled meat Benedict will leave you completely speechless. It is super delicious and it has all of the elements that you need in one meal. We have rice, we have potato chips, we have spinach. It is very easy to make as well. This was truly delicious. It is the perfect meal if you have friends over, family over, but you can also enjoy it by yourself. So let's get started. Start by rinsing your rice. I'm using basmati rice, but it doesn't really matter what type of rice you use. I am seasoning my rice with some pink Himalayan rock salt, just a little bit. Do not overdo the salt. Wash and cut some red bell pepper. Peel, wash and cut some red onion, garlic. Wash and cut some fresh chili. I'm cutting the vegetables in chunks and then adding it in this cutter so that I will have like smooth cut, if that is a good way of saying it, just as you can see it. So now for the meat, I'm using 400 grams of minced meat. Transfer that in a bowl. Add all of the vegetables. For seasoning, I'm using allspice seasoning, oregano, paprika powder. I am not taking any measurements. Garlic powder, we need more garlic, 1 Maggi cube. Mix everything. We want all of those seasoning into the meat, and now you make some patties just like this. I will be grilling my meat in an air fryer, but you can grill it in a pan. It does not really matter. Spray on some cooking oil before adding your meat into the air fryer. While the meat is being cooked in the air fryer in a cooking pan, add some olive oil, add your fresh spinach. For seasoning, I'm using some Maggi powder. Remember not to overdo the seasoning. A little bit of garlic powder and chili powder. Cook until the spinach looks just like this. You know when the spinach is done, don't you? The meat is done. Take a look at that beautiful color. In the same pan, add a little bit of cooking oil, crack 1 egg and mix sunny side up egg. I'm not using any seasoning for the egg. When it comes to the sauce, in a cooking pan, add 1 cup of whole milk, 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt, black pepper, and a little bit of nutmeg. It is very important that you whisk. Cook and stir until the sauce thickens. When it's thickened, it is done. Look at that beautiful meal. This was so delicious. I personally do not think that you need sauce for this meal because the spinach has a lot of flavor and the oil, but the sauce gives it that extra kick. I hope that next time you're having dinner, you'll make this. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. This is one of the easiest and the most delicious meat pies you'll ever make. And the beautiful thing about this recipe is that you can add anything in the filling. Peel, wash, and cut 1 small onion. Peel, wash, and cut 2 cloves of garlic. In a cooking pan, add a little bit of olive oil. Add your minced meat and your onions and garlic. Add 1 Maggi cube, paprika powder, beef seasoning, oregano, chili pepper, but this is optional. Pink Himalayan rock salt, mix seasoning, a little bit of water, and you cook your minced meat. Once your minced meat is being cooked, it is time to make the pie dough. Add 250 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, some salt, 59 milliliters of water, 59 milliliters of milk, and 200 grams of butter. In a bowl, crack 1 egg, add some flour if the dough is sticky. Now you roll your meat pie as shown. Brush with egg wash and poke some holes. Bake at 175 degrees, 25 to 30 minutes. Please like and share and subscribe for more. Today, I'm going to show you how to make this super delicious meal. It is very easy and it's called acheke. So what is acheke? This is also spelled acheke. It is a side dish that is made from cassava that is popular and traditional in the Ivory Coast. Acheke is a popular dish in Africa and now it is making its way to the rest of the world. So let's get started. I will be starting with cooking my acheke according to the package instructions. As you can see, I'll be using white gari here. So in a mixing bowl, add your white gari. As you can see, I'm not taking any particular measurements here, just use your eyes and your intuition. You will also need some lukewarm water, not hot water, just lukewarm. So you add some gari and a little bit of water, some gari, a little bit of water, and you mix it with your hands. For the seasoning, I am using a little bit of Maggi cube. The consistency is supposed to look just like that. Wash and cut some yellow or red onion. Wash and cut some cucumber. Wash and cut some cherry tomatoes. When it comes to the fish, you have endless options. You can use tilapia, salmon, but I love salmon, so of course I had to use salmon. Wash and clean your salmon. Add a little bit of olive oil. For seasoning, I'm using allspice seasoning, paprika powder, garlic powder, chili pepper, but this is completely optional. Massage all of the seasoning into the salmon. You can pan fry your salmon if you want to, but I feel like it's easier with air fryer, so I'm using air fryer to cook my salmon. I air fried my salmon until they were crispy, golden, and delicious. And before serving this meal, I added a little bit of olive oil to the acheke and I microwaved it. If you must have a sauce, you can use hot chili sauce or make your own sauce. This was truly delicious. I hope you'll try making this. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. This lamb ribs, or pinnekjøtt as they call it in Norwegian, is a very popular Christmas dinner in Norway. The very first time that I ever had this was of course in Norway, so I had to remake it. The night before you want to serve this dish, you have to let the dried meat soak in water. Read on the packaging how long that brown recommends it to lay in water for. You can steam the lamb ribs over a wooden stone, but I prefer cooking it. While the lamb ribs is being cooked, I cooked my potato. When the lamb ribs is done cooking, place it on the baking tray, put it in the oven. Let it cook for about 5 to 10 minutes at 250 degrees right before you serve it. For the sauce, melt 2 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Add 3 tablespoons of flour, 2 deciliter of cream or milk, 2.5 deciliter of the water that you cooked the meat with. Season with some black pepper, and that's it. So now it is time to plate my meal. I start with the sauce and then the potatoes and the lamb ribs and also some mashed roots. Serve with something something good to drink on the side and enjoy it with some good friends or family. Good luck. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. Hello there, loves. As many of you already know, I was in Lisbon, Portugal, but I'm finally back home to make so many delicious meals for you guys. Thank you so much for your patience. I have been craving shrimp linguine and I just wanted to make it myself. So I was like, you know what, as soon as I get home, I'll make shrimp linguine. But unfortunately, I didn't have parsley and I didn't bother to buy it either. This shrimp linguine is so delicious, it will leave you completely speechless. I promise you that. Start with cooking your spaghetti. I'm just adding a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt to the water. While your spaghetti is cooking, peel, wash and cut some red onion. Wash and cut some red bell pepper. Wash and cut some cherry tomatoes. You can use as much as you want. Wash and cut some fresh chili, but you do not have to if you do not like chili, but I'm a chili girl. I love chili, so yeah. Peel, wash and cut 2 cloves of garlic. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil, add all of your vegetables. Take a look at that beautiful fresh color. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm adding Maggi powder, garlic powder, paprika powder. Again, when it comes to the seasoning, I don't take any measurements, and some allspice seasoning. I'm also adding more chili because, as I mentioned earlier, I love chili. Stir everything and add the shrimp. Look at that beautiful color. Since I do not have fresh parsley, I'm using oregano for that green color because it smells so good. Add some butter, just a little bit, and some juice out of fresh lemon. Cook a little bit and add your spaghetti. Stir and enjoy. You can add more seasoning if you want. Do not forget to taste your food while cooking, but this was so delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. This creamy chicken rigatoni is super easy to make and super delicious. I promise you, once you make this, you'll want to make it every single day. It is so delicious and filled with so many flavors, like, oh my gosh. Let's talk a little bit about this pasta. So what is rigatoni? Rigatoni was born in Rome. This classic pasta was the muse for the famous Italian director Federico Fellini, who created television commercials in Italy for Barilla in 1985. So let's get started. Start with cooking your rigatoni. According to the package, I'm adding some pink Himalayan rock salt, but you can add any type of salt of your choice. Cook your rigatoni. Once that is being cooked, it is time to wash the chicken. I'm using chicken breast. You can use any amount you want. Slice the chicken breast in half so that it will cook faster. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm using a little bit of pink Himalayan rock salt, some garlic powder. I'm not taking any measurements here. Paprika powder, chili flakes. You know that I love my chili. I don't joke with my chili. Now you massage all of those beautiful seasoning into the chicken. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil. Once the oil has heated up a little bit, add the chicken and cook it until it's golden and brown and smells so delicious. Once the chicken is being cooked, peel, wash and cut some red onion, about 1 small red onion. Peel, wash and cut 2 cloves of garlic. Wash and cut some cherry tomatoes in half. The chicken is finally done. Look at that beautiful color. In a pan, add some olive oil and add your vegetables. For the seasoning, I'll be using some Maggi powder. I'm not taking any measurements again. Chili flakes, we want this to be spicy. But again, if you're not a fan of chili, do not use it. Paprika powder, garlic powder, and then you mix everything. Cook a little bit and then add the cherry tomatoes. Cook a little bit and then you add some tomato puree. We want that red, beautiful color. Add 3 deciliters of heavy cream. It is very important to taste your food while cooking. I'm adding a little bit more Maggi powder and more chili because I love chili. Cook and add some Parmesan or any cheese of your choice. Last but not least, add the rigatoni. Mix everything, blend everything together, and then you have yourself this super delicious meal. Wasn't that easy? I really hope that you'll try making this next time you are having dinner. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. When I tell you that this is one of the best lasagna and salad you'll ever make, believe me, it is super easy. Anyone can make it. It is so delicious. It will leave you completely speechless. Lasagna is the name of the oldest and best known pasta shapes. It is usually rectangular or ribbon shaped, made from a dough based on flour, eggs with numerous local variations. After being boiled, the rectangular lasagna noodles are drained and placed in layers with a filling seasoning that varies based on different local traditions. So yeah, I do not want to keep you waiting. Let's start with the recipe. Start with washing and cutting some parsley. It doesn't really matter how you cut it. Peel, wash and cut one whole small red onion, but yellow onion will do though. Once you're done with that, wash and cut some red bell pepper. Half is enough. Once you're done with that, peel, wash and cut 2 cloves of garlic. Wash and cut fresh chili, but this is optional. Take a look at that beautiful vegetable, so many beautiful colors. In a cooking pan, add some olive oil and add 400 grams of mincemeat. Cook the mincemeat a little bit and then you add the vegetables. I just love the color. Cook it and now it is time for the seasoning. Add some Maggi powder and more chili. Chili is always optional. More garlic powder because I love my seasoning, and oregano. As I always say, I do not take any measurements of my seasoning. Add some paprika powder and yes, you guessed it, more chili. Add some chili flakes. Add some water. By doing this, the meat will cook faster. Once the meat is cooked, add some tomato puree. Not too much, just a little bit. Mix and cook a little bit, and you guessed it, I'm using my favorite crushed tomatoes, polpa. Add the crushed tomatoes and cook until you can see the oil on top. Now it is time to bake the lasagna. Start by the filling, and then the pasta, and then the filling, and then the pasta, and then the filling, and then your favorite cheese. It does not really matter what type of cheese you're using. Bake at 200 degrees for 25 to 30 minutes. While the lasagna is in the oven, it is time to make the salad. I'm using corn. Wash and cut some iceberg lettuce. Wash and cut some cucumber, cherry tomatoes, and then you have yourself the super delicious salad. Take a look at that lasagna. It was truly delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy and take care. This creamy salmon pasta is so delicious, super quick and super easy to make. It is filled with so much delicious flavors. I promise you, you'll love this recipe. Honestly, this pasta took me right back to Italy when I was in Rome. Anyways, let's start with the recipe. Start by cooking the pasta. I'll be adding some salt, pink Himalayan rock salt. Regular salt will do. Cook your pasta. While the pasta is cooking, wash and cut half yellow bell pepper. Peel, wash and cut 1 whole red onion. I will be using 2 fresh cloves of garlic, which I'll be crushing just like this. Wash and slice 1 whole lemon in half. For the salmon, I'll be using the salmon. It's too much, so I'll be cutting 2 slices and removing the skin and then just cutting. So I put the rest in the freezer because it's too much. Anyways, in a cooking pan, add some olive oil and cook your salmon. Look at that beautiful fresh salmon. I love salmon so much. For the seasoning, you guessed it right, add some chili flakes if you love chili. Add some beef seasoning, some paprika seasoning, and the famous Maggi powder seasoning. Lately, I'm seeing more and more people use this Maggi powder. I feel like it's kind of inspired by me, so that's good. Now you add the onion and the garlic. Cook a little bit and add some dill. You can actually add a generous amount of dill. Sorry, but I had to add more pepper. Squeeze out some juice out of the lemon. Add some cooking cream. I use 3 deciliter, and then you just cook your meal. Look at that beautiful creamy texture. Once you have cooked for about 3 to 5 minutes, add the cooked spaghetti and just mix. You can add more seasoning. People, please do not forget to taste your food while cooking. It's so important. Garnish with more dill and that's it. So delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. This potato and egg frittata is super easy to make, but I promise you it is super delicious. Frittata is an Italian dish and it means fried in Italian. It's made using eggs, cheese, and vegetables and/or meat of your choice. Popular ingredients include potatoes, peppers, broccoli, parmesan, or mozzarella. It's an amazing dish, ideal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Start by peeling your potatoes. I'll be using only 2 potatoes, but you can use as much as you want. Peel, wash, and cut your potatoes. When you're done with that, transfer the potatoes in a baking dish and add some butter or cooking oil. For seasoning, I'm using allspice seasoning, just a little bit, and then mix everything. Peel, wash, and cut half red onion. I love red onion. I also had some yellow onions that needed to be used, so I used that too. Cut some sliced ox or sliced turkey, beef, doesn't matter. In a mixing bowl, crack 4 eggs or as much as you want. Transfer the onion and the ox into the egg. For the seasoning here, I'm using Maggi powder, chili powder, this is optional, garlic powder, paprika powder, some oregano. I don't take measurements of my seasoning, I just go with the flow. Now you mix everything, pour the egg on top of the potatoes, add some cheese. This is like 3 different types of cheeses. Bake in the oven at 180 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. This makes the perfect breakfast or lunch. It is so easy to make and super delicious, and there are endless of options. You can add broccoli to the mixture, paprika, whatever you want. You can even use sweet potatoes as well, so the choice is yours. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care. Honestly, in my humble opinion, I feel like this is the perfect snack. It is super quick to make, it is delicious and filling. You will simply honestly need only 2 ingredients, apple and peanut butter. Like, seriously, isn't that easy? That is all you need. It's literally 2 ingredients recipe, but it is so full of flavor. Anyways, let's get started. Start with washing and cleaning your apple. You can use 1, 2, 3, whatever amount that please you. Once you have washed and cleaned the apple, cut it and remove the stones from the apple, because honestly no one wants to eat those, right? Once you're done with that, you simply just spread on some peanut butter. Use as much as you want. I'm using organic peanut butter, but it does not matter. Just spread on as much as you please. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care and enjoy. This is one of the most delicious cinnamon rolls you'll ever make. It is so soft, super easy to make, and super delicious. You can add frosting or just eat it as it is. The use of cinnamon in baked goods dates back to ancient times. The Egyptians and Romans were known to use cinnamon in their breads and pastries, although these early versions were quite different from the cinnamon bun we know today. Start by heating up 59 milliliters of milk, because you'll need warm milk. Pour that in a mixing bowl. Add 1.5 teaspoon of active dry yeast, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Stir and let sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Add 3 tablespoons of room temperature butter, half teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, and 156 grams of flour. I am using stand mixer. Add more flour if the dough is too sticky. While your dough is in the mixing bowl, cover it with a cloth and let it rise until doubled in size. This will take about 1.5 hours. Flat out the dough, spread on some butter, brown sugar, and cinnamon. You can add as much as you want, you decide. Now you cut the dough just as shown and roll it. Repeat the process until you're done. Place everything in your favorite baking dish. Take a look at that beautiful cinnamon rolls. They look so innocent. Cover with a kitchen towel and keep in a warm place for about 30 minutes. Now it is time to make the cinnamon rolls frosting. I'm using cream cheese, 200 grams, and 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. Whisk until you get this beautiful creamy texture. Bake your cinnamon rolls in the middle of the oven at 180 degrees for 10 to 12 minutes. Take a look at those beautiful cinnamon rolls. Like, seriously, they look so sweet. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Take care and enjoy. This plantain and egg is one of the easiest meals that you'll ever make. It is super delicious and super easy. I have been craving plantains lately, and it's so crazy to think that I had to fly way to Portugal in order to buy plantain, because we have plantain here, but it's so cold, so they're not really ripped. It was truly a blessing to finally fulfill my cravings. For those of you that are unfamiliar with plantains, plantains are starchy tropical fruit that look like bananas but are bigger. They are green when unripe, but turn yellow, then dark as they ripen. Plantains are very popular in African, Caribbean, and Latino diets, where they're used more like potatoes than fruits. I peel my plantains like this. It doesn't really matter how you peel it. Peel and cut it. But I have a special way of cutting the plantain, like I cut it sideways. For the seasoning, I'm adding some pink Himalayan rock salt, but you can add any type of salt. It doesn't really matter. Massage in the salt. Wash and cut some red bell pepper, yellow, green, it it doesn't matter really. Peel, wash and cut some red onion, but you can also use yellow onion. In a bowl, crack some eggs. I'm using 3 eggs. Add the vegetables to the eggs. When it comes to the seasoning, I'm using some Maggi powder, garlic powder, paprika powder, and then mix well. We want all of that seasoning to just marinate into the eggs. I'm going to fry the plantains. Use a generous amount of cooking oil. Once the oil has heated up, transfer the plantain and fry it. Fry until it's golden brown. Once the plantain is been cooked in another pan, add a little bit of olive oil and cook the egg. Take a look at that beautiful color. You have the yellow, red, green color. So I'm making scrambled eggs, as you can see. The plantains are almost done. As I said earlier, we want that golden brown color. Once the color is golden and brown, it is done. Just like this. This was so delicious. You can have this for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It doesn't matter. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy. This is one of the best baked chicken you'll ever make. It is so soft, super delicious, and super easy to make. This was so delicious. If you do not believe me, please try to follow the recipe and make it. Start with washing and cutting 1 whole red bell pepper. I cut mine like this, but as I always say, it doesn't matter. Wash and cut some tomatoes. I used about 3 fresh tomatoes. Wash and cut half yellow onion. We are using yellow onion in the recipe today. Can you believe that? Wash and cut some fresh oregano. Set the vegetables aside. Wash and cut some chicken drumsticks. Cut the chicken drumsticks as shown. The reason for this is so that the seasoning will just marinate into the chicken as we cook it as well. Place the chicken drumsticks in a baking dish and crush 4 cloves of fresh garlic. For the seasoning, I'm using allspice seasoning, just a little bit. I will also be using chili because I love chili, but as I always say, chili is completely optional. And a little bit of olive oil, massaging all of those beautiful seasoning into the chicken. Add the vegetables and massage. Keep massaging. We need to give our food some love. Bake the dish in the oven at 220 degrees for 45 minutes. You can serve this with rice, potatoes, whatever you want. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. Enjoy and take care. Like seriously, just take a look at this beautiful chicken. This pancake is super delicious. It is soft, delicious, and super easy to make actually. What are pancakes? A pancake is a flat cake made from a batter of eggs, milk, and flour and fried on a very hot surface, often with butter. Pancakes can be thin or thick, crispy or fluffy, depending on the recipe, and are served with variety of toppings and sauces. This recipe that I'm going to show you makes the best pancakes. Anyways, let's get started. Start with melting 5 tablespoons or 70 grams of unsalted butter. Melt the butter and set aside. It is time to mix the dry ingredients. In a mixing bowl, add 195 grams of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and some salt. Mix or whisk everything in a separate bowl. Crack 1 egg. Add about 295 milliliters of milk. Add the melted butter. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Mix everything and add the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and whisk. If the butter is too runny, just add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. That will solve the problem. Look at that fluffy, delicious batter. Once your skillet is hot, brush it with some butter and make your pancakes until it looks brown. Isn't that easy? When it comes to the sauce and the topping, I'm using fresh blueberries and fresh raspberries and some syrup, but you can use whatever you want. You can use chocolate, sugar, syrup, mixed fruit, bacon, whipped cream, double cream, fresh berries, bananas, chocolate chips, Nutella, nuts such as walnuts or hazelnuts. There are endless of options and you can make the pancakes as any shape, way, form. The choice is yours and there are endless of choices. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. I hope you'll try this. Thanks for watching. Take care and do not forget to enjoy. Key lime pies are one of my all-time favorite desserts. So what is key lime pie? Key lime pie is an American dessert that consists of graham cracker or pastry crust, a yellow custard, primarily egg yolk, sweetener, condensed milk, and key lime juice. And it can be topped with whipped cream and lime yeast. Let's get started. Start with melting 2.5 tablespoons of room temperature butter. While the butter is cooling down, it is time to crush some crackers. Place 2/3 cup of graham crackers crumbs, which is 4 sheets of graham crackers, into a bowl. Add the melted butter and stir until it resembles the consistency of wet sand. Spray a little bit of oil in a small pie tin and press the mixture. Bake the pie crust at 176 degrees for about 5 minutes or until edges starts to turn golden brown. While the crust is baking, wash and cut 1 whole lime in half. Press the juice out of the fresh lime. Add about 3 tablespoons of condensed milk. Look at that silky smooth texture. Stir and stir and stir and add about 2 tablespoons of sour cream. Continue stirring. Take a look at that beautiful feeling. The pie crust is finally done. Take a look at that beautiful brown golden color. Pour the filling into the baked crust and bake at 176 degrees for 10 minutes. Small bubbles will start to form on surface. Turn off the oven and let the pie sit in the oven for 30 more minutes. Be sure to not let the tops of the pies turn brown. Chill before serving. Top with some whipped cream and some slice of lime or lime yeast. Wasn't that easy? This was so delicious. Please do not forget to like and share and subscribe for more. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Take care. If you're not sure what to make on Valentine's Day, make this perfect, super delicious and easy dessert. It doesn't matter whether you're spending Valentine's by yourself or with your partner. At the end of the day, you have yourself, and self-love is very important. Let's get started. In a mixing bowl, add some whipping cream, 100 milliliter, half teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of sugar. Whisk until you get this beautiful cream texture. It is very important that the raspberries are frozen. In a food processor, blend together the frozen raspberries and about 1 tablespoon of sugar. Just take a look at that beautiful color. Once the raspberries have been blended, by using a spatula, fold them in a whipping cream. But you can also mix it with a tablespoon. As you can see here, it doesn't matter. That's it. Wasn't that easy and super quick? You can serve this dessert in some dessert cups or some fancy glasses. Just take a look at that beautiful pink color. Garnish with frozen or fresh